Welcome to ZeroPage Homebrew, your best source for the newest Atari games. And today, we're going to be playing 2 Lynx games. If you can grab the Lynx sign there, we'll put it up. Today, we're going to be playing... Oh, Darcy's putting it up. There we go. Nope. That's upside down to that. You did. Your instincts were correct. We're going to be playing 2 new Lynx games. Wayzard and RGie, The Lost Episode.
We found it.
We did, and we'll play it. We found The Lost Episode. I'm not sure what RGie stands for, but maybe we'll find out while we play it. But first, I want to thank all of you guys, the Twitch subscribers who help support the show. 8-Bit Poet, ABD Official, Alan the Fur, Armscar Coder, Atari 1974, Atari Age, Bachman 50 BR Polka, Bruno Stex, Captain Class, Chelsea, Mal, Chosella, Cubanismo, Dan ABC, Dave M, David Calgary, DMC, Duck Mukels, Eric Car, Gamley, Dev, Grey Defender, John WC, John Day, Kabuto Coda, Carl G, Caracat, Rocco, developed for Lambda Express, Mandy 17, Mark Anderson, Mark Spacing, Metal Atari, Mike Sol, Mike Tom, Miss Command, Mr. Zarno, Mr. Fix, Nathan Strom, Nostalgia Co-op, Render, Ghost Friends, Fiji, Rev, Tully, Rodcasters, Smitty B, Spinley, Sessimers, D-Train, T-Dan, KT, Foes, TM Events, Trek'em, D, Twinny, Vexrex, VD, Double Down, X, Can X, and Darcy's going to show you how to do it. How to be a subscriber right now.
Woohoo! Party time for
He's
kittens.
subscribing
Cats,
right now.
Cats.
GammaDev has initiated catnap. And if you want to be a subscriber like Drexel here, you can be.
Just like me.
Just hit subscribe, and it's free with Amazon Prime.
I don't know if that cat needs to be more chill than he already is.
He's pretty chill. Let's see how chill he is. Let's go to the cat cam here. Where is my cat cam? There it is. There's the kitty cam. Oh, yep, there he is, looking up. Okay, kitties. Kitties. Atari. Both not primed for your catnip. What's going on? Want to sniff? Want a little smell? Want to smell? Come on. Come on. There you go. Sid, look at this. Look at this. Look what GammaDev gave you. Come on, over here. Wakey, wakey.
But Atari's, it looks like his is maybe even better.
Oh, kitten. He's loafing. He's in a ball of cat. He wants it. He just needs a little bit of motivation to get there.
You just need to poke him. You make him you make it slightly less comfortable how he was, and then he'll go,
there we go.
I'm up anyways. I'm going to sit on this stuff.
There we go. Oh, so much better.
Look at that stretch.
That's a big catnip stretch. Is that good? Is that good stuff? Did you thank GammaDev? Hey?
We don't speak human language.
We don't understand what you're saying. We speak catnip language.
That's not a language, silly. Also, I don't know what you're talking about because I can't speak human language.
So we have a poll. If I can put it on my screen. Where the hell is it? There it is. What are you doing over there? It is... What is your opinion on AI in creative works? There's the poll. Ooh, controversial? Maybe, maybe not. So, the options are: AI should never be used. Ban it. Well, you can't ban it because there's open source AI. This is for like text. This is for video. This is for photos. This is for any kind of large language model, AI, anything like that. Option 2. It should be used sparingly. Maybe behind the scenes. Maybe not out in the open, but you can play with it. Or it could be, helpful here and there. Option 3. It is very useful as a tool. Or 4. AI is the future of art.
I see you left out the best one.
What was
left
that
out the best one, which is that AI exists. AI is going to be used by others. AI might as well be used by us, despite the fact
despite what our feelings might be,
We
it
have
exists.
to use it.
It does exist.
There is an AI gap between us and them, and we must fill that gap, and we must catch up in the AI war.
And
so we must use
there's
it.
no amount of, because my instinct is to be like, it's no good, we shouldn't use it. But like the reality is that like it exists, and
It is being
and thinking
used.
and thinking that we shouldn't, and if only all of us would agree. But like that's I don't think that's ever happened.
Everyone agreeing? No.
Yeah.
Maybe we can see they're all choosing different numbers. Nobody's agreeing. Now, this was spurred on by Darcy asking, like, talking about AI's knowledge of the Atari 2600.
Yes.
Like, top level
Yeah.
knowledge of it.
I asked ChatGPT if it was familiar with programming the Atari 2600.
Yeah. And did it say yes?
Yeah.
Did it say no?
It didn't say, like, I didn't ask, can it program Atari 2600? Because
Right.
I wasn't interested in that anyways.
Right.
But, like, I thought, oh, maybe, because there's a few other things that I've been able to learn by asking it questions that doing a regular search never netted me the answers. And I thought,
Right.
maybe if I was going to program something, maybe I could, it could filter down to the information. And it said that it could, and it seemed to give me the response it gave me reflected the things that you just said about it.
Okay, and it seemed credible, and you've heard some of the stuff before that it spewed out. And a lot of search engines and everything is trying to incorporate AI into you Google something. The top thing is now an AI response. Sometimes wrong, sometimes right. Gamma Deb brings up a good point as well, and I was talking about that a little bit with you before the show as well. Gamma Dev said, I'm old enough to remember Tron being ineligible for visual effects Oscar because you cheated using computers. Ironic, since there's an hour of VFX in Tron that aren't CGI. And there is always... I was watching a video the other day on the acceptance of AI and comparing it to past... compare it to music. Synthesizers. Playing keyboards, samples, DJing, where you're taking literally somebody else's record, somebody else's music, and manipulating it into something else. And that is probably the best example I've seen of people's opposition to AI right now, because most AI out there, especially visual AI for video and graphics, are using sets of things it finds in the public, or even large language models were based on things that are scraped from the internet, things that are scraped from say Reddit or discussion boards or web pages or anything. So the main one that I see for the opposition of AI is that it is based on other people's copyrighted work that they did not give permission to use. And
so like, I don't like, that's, to me, that's not an argument against AI. That's an argument against people stealing your stuff to train AI. AI is not the stuff it trained on. I mean, it is to some degree, I guess, but it's not like, it's like stealing the stuff to train your AI is not the same. Objecting to people taking your stuff without your permission is not the same as objecting to people doing stuff. And AI is doing stuff, and if the objection is, we don't think you should be able to steal people's stuff to do your stuff, that's an argument that is separate from AI is bad and we shouldn't do it.
100%.
Yeah.
Right now, the use case is stealing. Most of it is stealing stuff.
Yeah.
But people can run their own AI, which is used in workplaces now, for analyzing your documents or a meeting, and to summarize that meeting.
But does it do that it doesn't take just the stuff in your meeting.
No,
it takes all the stuff it learned off of. And so that's the stuff that is, often stolen, or depending on your definition of stolen, right? Like we have copyright laws because stealing other people's ideas is not necessarily
People don't like it.
People don't like it, but it's not. It's the norm throughout history. Like before we had laws before we had laws about it, it was like, yeah, I mean, the whole point of patents was so that you didn't have to hide your thing.
It is mostly
because before patents, if somebody got your thing before you, anyways, if somebody knew how to do their thing, they could take it.
It's a monetary argument.
Yeah.
Idea sharing is a net benefit for society, but that the copyright and patent laws came in mostly so you can monetize it, and there's investment, there's time investment, there's money investment, so people want return on that investment,
and also an individual that has a thing should be able to be the one that makes money off of it, as opposed to some other entity or group or person making a ton of money off of your thing and you not making money off the thing.
Yes.
And like these are none of these are like straight up black and white. Like there's lots of gray in there,
After you put in the investment of time to take it to this final thing, and people go, oh, I can just replicate that.
Yeah.
And they make all the profit or money or whatever.
Yep.
But there's interesting analogies to video games. You cannot copyright a mechanic in a video game, which is a net benefit to video game creation. Because if they were copywriting or trademarking or patented mechanics of a game, it would be patents.
Yeah. Same with board games.
Yeah. It would pretty much cease. It would just be people paying other people to make these games that they could barely make profit off of, most likely. So I'm glad that, mazes aren't copyrighted, or platformer games, or first-person shooters aren't copyrighted, even though there have been test cases.
The irony, or I don't know if it's irony, but the difference is, it's like they're saying you can copyright your style, but you can't copyright the game mechanic.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been any successful court cases of style copyright.
But style art, what I'm saying is the thing about your game, the thing that's yours about your game is the style. Like you could call it style or the art or the whatever, the presentation. Right?
Because a lot of
let's stress this, not the gameplay, it's the presentation.
It's the graphics.
The graphics,
It's the name.
That's what I meant by style. It's like all the stuff that makes it cool or likable or what have you, not specifically the gameplay.
Because there's been a lot of homebrewers that make games that are based off of other games or influenced or inspired by, and to be able to not get in trouble, they changed the name of the game and they changed the graphics of the game. But gameplay's not copyrighted, so they can make the game just like the other game, as long as they change everything visually, audibly about it, and the title of the game, which is a net benefit, so we can play the games and they don't get sued. And what was another?
The thing is, we have a layer of copyright that is not a legal layer of copyright. It's the thing that people argue a lot about mistakenly argue when they talk about censorship or what have you. And like it is debatable what should count as censorship. I'm not debating that, but it's like we have this layer of like, okay, so when Dungeons and Dragons first did their I think the SRD, like they made it open license.
Yes.
And what happened was all these other companies would make stuff, and some of it was popular. But the main thing is that whenever, like Dungeons and Dragons, whenever Wizard of the Coast came out with something, that would for sure be the most popular thing. And the reason it was the most popular thing is because people wanted the real thing. They wanted the Wizard of the Coast real Dungeons and Dragons.
Right.
And it can slip. There's no like rule that says the person that made the thing originally will keep control of the idea.
Oh no,
But
and it's happened many times.
But it tends to.
Yeah,
and that's what I'm saying. There's this sort of natural copyright where we want the original. Because we
they've-
want the original, we don't want a copy of
they
it.
have a foothold. They have maybe they did it best, or
But they don't have to. They don't have to have. They did it best. There's already a power of it having been theirs. We
Yes.
value
It's
that.
an
We value
association.
the real thing. We value the
Right.
real thing, and we consider the person who created the thing to be more the real thing than the other thing. And we can be convinced by something being so much better that we're like, well, I'm going to go with something that's better. That's a copy, a knockoff.
and that's
But it takes a. You have to be better than the original by a pretty large margin to overcome that natural copyright.
And
That's what I'm calling it. I don't know
that's
what
a
it is.
discussion point in AI as well. Will people like human created things more than AI created things?
They always have in the past, which
Yes.
doesn't mean they will continue to. But
Right.
like for instance, like we would like a perfect object until factories came around and made everything perfect, and now it's like, oh, you don't want a perfect pottery thing. You might appreciate a perfect pottery thing if you knew it was verified made by a human, but
Right.
like generally you're like you want something that's not perfect because you want it made by a human. You don't want it made by a machine. And
Yes.
I don't see why that. If I see an amazing piece of art by AI, I'm like, wow, that's really cool, and it's like you can just snap your fingers and get something that cool.
Yeah.
But I still, I disrespect it. I have a natural disrespect for it. I'm like, oh, I can
Yes.
just press a button and get another one just like that. Whereas if a person draws something that's nowhere near as good, but is still quality, I'm like, oh, that is amazing.
Yeah.
And like I respect it, and that respect does translate into money.
Yeah.
The problem is, like,
It's funny that you have to have knowledge of how it was created to value it, rather than just looking at the thing and valuing the thing for itself and its
I think
own
it's-
inherent qualities.
I think it's more
It's like,
that
oh,
that knowing how it was created adds a layer of value. I think, of course, you can value something just by seeing it, but if you know it might have been made by a machine, you won't give it top marks. Or you might eventually, but currently, like, a normal person isn't going to give top marks. Even if it's like the best picture you've ever seen, you'll be like, oh, this is very good. But you will also be like, someone pressed the button, and, and they could press the button again and get something, whatever.
And this kind of came up from discussion or a comment that was placed on this last episode, actually. And let me just show you. It was this cover art right here for Plan B New Earth. So the comment on YouTube that was left on the video was the AI art used for the cover art for Plan B is so off-putting. I'm sure the game is great, but that's the first thing you see if you bought this or saw it for sale somewhere. And during the show, the developer said about that artwork, it was a combo of AI, Photoshop, and my own graphics work. AI is never quite close enough to what I was looking for. So somebody was immediately put off by any AI association to the game. And they obviously didn't even see the gameplay before they commented, because they said, I'm sure the game is good, which it is. It's a very, very good game. But the developer used AI as a tool to make the cover. How much of it is Photoshop? How much is AI? I don't know.
For me, like a cover like that this has always been true since I remember when Atari 2600 was like live and
Current.
yeah, and like when the picture on the cover gives you no,
Oh, yeah.
like, it's like you look at it and you're like, oh, what does it tell you about the game? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Like almost zero,
Yeah.
zero.
Yeah.
You know, and
It was like
this is similar, and it's a really cool piece of art. Like I like it. It doesn't put me off, but it does make me like the one beside it is.
Let me just go back to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the one beside it, is that AI? I don't know.
Well, when you look close, it has more details than I thought. But I don't know. There's just something about a really high detail. Having like a cartoon drawing of stuff happening in the game is pretty good, because when you look at it, no part of you thinks that is... I don't know. There's something about it that, like, it's overtly an approximation.
Yeah, a lot of the artwork, I think, was drawn from the description of the game, not the actual game itself, when they made the artwork for the cover back in the day, until Activision actually put the gameplay on the cover. Because, you know...
Which is better.
You wouldn't put...
For me.
A square block on the cover and anticipate that people would be excited for it. It'd be like, okay, that's a square on the cover. It's like,
It's funny because games at a certain point, the graphics in them got good enough that you could do any you could do a photograph of somebody and be and it not be not really be a misrepresentation. But at that point, at a certain point, the graphics got good enough that there was no point in doing like some sort of non game style graphics. Yeah.
Thrust says the knowledge of origin is important for almost all kind of art. Yeah, it is true.
I think so, yeah.
Gamma Dev, by the way, people have been copying style long before AI. Art students and apprentices have been taught to duplicate styles for centuries. That's why we still have arguments. It's like, is this really a Leonardo da Vinci or one of his many students? Yeah, exactly. They have to really dig deep to verify the artwork from back then, because, you know, they'd have to look for a signature, or I don't even know how they would verify it. But it is interesting going forward how much people will accept it. There is hologram singers, and they're singing songs that are made by AI, and the lyrics are done by AI. Everything is created from almost nothing, like a prompt. It's like, I need a song that is sad or about this subject, and it just creates it from completely nothing. But interesting. I'm sure people will be more accepting of it as time goes on, when it's good enough for the masses. Like, people will be making movies from AI, and they'll be able to make them for super cheap. But will the public be accepting of these movies? I've been watching people create 10-minute videos completely from AI and a bunch of other tools, and they're getting better and better in terms of storytelling and visual representation.
Yeah, like it's believable that because the writing of a movie is so background, it's like it's not in the presentation of what you see. Like the person who wrote it,
it's not overt.
It's like definitely it's way back there. They write it, and then by the time it gets on the screen, it's like it was just an outline.
Yeah,
the actual like screenplay is just an outline by the time it gets on the screen.
So many iterations,
and so it might be one of the things that people accept the most, because they're already not really.
Yeah.
They're not that connected to the person that writes it. There are so many parts of making a movie you can replace any of those parts and still have it mostly be. I'm not saying like we could easily go to a computer doing all of it, which is what you're saying. But before it goes to a computer doing all of it, there are so many parts that are done by people that you could replace any one of them, and no one's going to be mad about it for long. And if it works well.
Thrust says, how do you know this doesn't happen already? There's little creativity in blockbuster movies now, and South Park made fun of this like 10 years ago, making fun of Family Guy. It was all created by manatees picking balls out of a ball pit, and it was just random things. It's so funny. Yeah, the The writer writes it,
Yeah.
and then other people look at the script, manipulate the script. Then the director gets it, interprets the writing,
Yeah.
and the director
Urinates on it sometimes.
He's all over it.
Sometimes brags about how they have their way with the original material.
Yeah, and the writer
I think that was the guy who was
Completely
attempting to make the
separates
first
it.
Dune movie that said words to that effect.
Yeah.
Much worse than what I said.
Then the director tells the actors, do it like this. Then the actors interpret it. And then the editor gets to it and can completely change it once again.
Yeah.
And then the studios also have input all along the way, manipulating it. So
Yeah. The thing that will...
you're right. The writing gets lost quite a lot.
The thing that might... You can imagine so many things happening. That the thing that might happen is that AI can genuinely do art. I don't know. There's so many different types of things that people are looking for in art. Some people are like... Sometimes people seem to look at a piece of art and like the art is all in their head, not on the thing. They're like, oh, I see this in it and I see this in it. And it's not about the person that did it at all.
And that's a great example for good use of AI is somebody who has an idea but cannot express it and wants to express it, but is
that too, yeah.
Is not able to, or just doesn't want to put in the time or whatever excuse, and they're able to now do it really quick. It's like, I want a sad song about a black and white cat.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
AI will make a sad song about a
but
black
what I
and white
mean
cat.
is like the like you go to an art gallery and there's somebody there and they're like an art,
critic.
Or they love art or whatever,
Oh, yeah.
whether it's a critic or they love art. They
Aficionado.
go in and they're like, oh, and like the artist doesn't tell them what it was about. They
Right.
like, oh, and blah, blah, blah. And they're like seeing all these things in it. And, different people will have different interpretations. So there's that side of art. And it's possible that AI will make as satisfying or more satisfying versions of that.
Yeah.
But if it's so easy to do it that you just press a button, it will lose its value. It doesn't matter. Like, look at salt. At certain times in life, salt was the most valuable thing. Why? Because you would literally die without it. And now it's cheap as free. Like, it's so cheap that it comes free with all your food. In fact, they give you extra salt that you didn't ask for because salt is so cheap.
The cost of salt is in the packaging, the marketing, and the transportation of it, not
If
the actual
absolutely
salt.
sublime, perfect art is so cheap that it's just like you're just drowning in perfect art, then you won't value it. And you will value the art that took effort and sweat and blah, blah, blah. That's what I think is going to happen. It's just, it'll end up returning back. The art is the prompt then. Yeah, I agree.
It is, yeah. Okay, we're going to play some games. Imagine that.
Sorry, we're supposed to be doing games and we're rambling on about whatever it is we were rambling on about.
Being ramblers.
Ramblers.
So the first game is Wayzard by RetroGuru, which is Gisberto Rondinella, NOP 90 for the code, Michał Szpilowski for Miker for music, and Koyot for graphics, and Tubo for a level editor. So this is from April 20th. This was participated in Revision 2025. And this is Revision website. Welcome back, fellow sceners. Join us at the world's largest demo scene event with 4 days of nonstop digital art ownage. April 18th to 21st in Germany. Saarbrücken in Germany.
Sorry, I have one more thing to say about AI, and
Yeah,
I
well,
will
we
not
can
be
say
held back.
You want to hold it? You want to say it now?
So with AI, it has the potential to be the artist for somebody that isn't art oriented,
Yes.
to supply that art, and it has the potential to be the technician or the person that can do the thing that the person who has an art idea can't do. It could do both. We could have a world where AI is awesome. And of course, we can imagine just as easily as imagining in a world where AI is awesome and it really helps everybody and everything is great.
Yes.
Is the dystopian end where we have a world where AI wrecks everything and ruins our lives and turns us into ants.
It is
Anyways.
a tool.
What do I do here?
Good or bad?
That
Load
one?
today's date and load up. Oh,
It's
other
always
button.
it's always a test. He never says. He's always like, "Oh, let's see if Darcy knows what the date is."
When there's
Oh, is
only
it that series of numbers that could arguably be the date?
I always say, well, it's the only date up there. So
which one?
Wayzard. And again. So this is a 66K game. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. There you go. Oh, wrong button. There's only one is forward, one is back. Do it again. Forward. Yay.
Yay! Ooh.
RetroGuru. So, after presenting Starblader at 2021, this year RetroGuru participated again at Revision with an Atari Lynx game. The party version of the game can be found at retroguru.com, but it only has 12 levels. But we plan to improve the game and reach about 60. So this is the party version. Oh, wait. Oh, there's stuff on the bottom. Guided levels and master the Wayzard's magic. Game by Nop90. Let's go to the credits. Code, Nop90. Music, Micah. Graphics, Koyot. Support, Mule, Coyote. Tubo. Okay. Press it. Press that button. Let's do the new game. Nice art.
It is. It's very cool.
Thing with the Wayzard spinning around.
It's a very good wizard.
It comes into play.
Wayzard. Yeah.
Wayzard. Okay, go for it. Welcome. Here starts your training as a Wayzard, a guardian of magical paths.
We guard the magical paths, or we use them.
First thing to learn is how to use the Ring of Rotation. Find it. Button.
I found it.
Ah, this is the magic
This is
ring.
the magic ring of rotation.
It does rotate. Can you find the ring? You found the ring. Now fix the path. Press A and left or A and right to turn the misplaced tile. Carrying a magic item drains your energy, so you have limited time to fix the path. No, probably not that one. Yay, you did it! The square block goes in the square hole. Time bonus. Oh, so
Thank
much
you
time
for
bonus.
making the first task achievable by me.
It's a tutorial. Okay, continue on. Press play. Press A, sorry, not play. Congratulations, but now try again, avoiding monsters.
Now try again.
Hurry
Fool.
up.
Don't be so proud.
You have just succeeded in the easiest level ever. Ta-da!
Woo!
You have avoided the monster level bonus.
The monster seems very happy with the outcome. Just to be clear,
Boing, a boing, a boing.
is not upset at all.
Oh, let's learn how to use a new item. Catch the morphing sphere. Spear. I said sphere. It's not a sphere.
Don't run away, morphing spear!
You got it. Press A and a direction to fire a bolt. When it hits a wall, it'll rotate the tile because you can't get on that tile to rotate it. Remember that you can fire a limited number of bolts. There's 5 up there. 3. Oh, no. What are you doing rotating that? You're stuck on there.
What do I
You
press?
have 3 left.
What do I press?
Well, go down to where you need to fire it.
Well, I went down. I was going to fire across the void. I didn't know that.
I don't think maybe you can. Fire it. Yay. I think it's only one button so far. It's just the one button.
Yeah, but I pressed that button to not fire stuff. So.
Oh, you got an extra life. At 1,000, I guess. Oh, a morphing bolt can also kill a monster.
Try it.
Try it.
Murderer!
See if you like it. See if you like the taste of blood. You don't have one yet. You can't change that around because you're not on it.
Well, I had some left over from before. I didn't realize that they were going to
Throw them on to the void, into the spiral galaxy.
And they're very heavy.
I don't know if I'd get that close.
Ah! Catched!
He did-
I've been catched!
You've been catched. You did not heed my
I
warning.
was catched! Super catched!
Papa Smurf Jawa with the Expo
So how do
jump.
we do it?
You shoot towards it.
How do we shoot? That's what I'm asking. What
A
what are the...
A in direction. A in direction again. A in direction again. You weren't listening to the Papa Smurf Jawa with the Expo dump.
Hey, I did listen to him. He said some stuff. I heard it, and then I deleted it because obviously it was very simple.
In one ear, out the other.
He said press the button and point, and then it was only later that I realized that pressing the button and pointing is how you move stuff normally.
You got the basic concepts. Barely. Go on with the work. Oh, it's work. I'll be back to you when
Well,
needed.
at least he appreciates that it is work. It's not
Okay.
one of these people that's like,
We got a ring. Oh, he's coming for you. You better rotate that. No, hold down button and then move it. There we go. Avoid! No, you got catched.
I got catched!
You have 2 lives left. Are you gonna make it through all this 12 levels? I don't know.
I need
don't
to get
think
the
so.
ring.
Hold down the button. and
Oh,
move.
why are you so mad about this?
Because I've told you went right for him.
Gosh! I don't know how he works. He ignored me last time, and I was like, oh, maybe I have to be, like, in front of him.
We have 1 life left. 1 precious life. Precious. That's a tactic. That is not a tactic.
That is not at all. Hey, it was a tactic. I just did it wrong. I don't know how many times I need to tell you this for you to click in. The things happening on the screen are not the things I intend to happen. They're the things that I press the buttons and make them happen, and I do it
Oh.
wrong. You got catched.
I did get
You got catched.
Oh,
And it was just as quick, maybe quicker than I got catched.
That was the first time he went down there. That's
No, he
so
went down there
unfair.
and got me before.
No, he went around that loopy loop first.
Yeah, but if he
There.
can see, he do. He
That must be it.
he come get ya.
Oh, okay, good. He didn't come. There we go. Cleared. Like what I see here. Simple mechanics, bit of action, bit of puzzling, cute sprites. I'd snag if I had a link. Yeah, it's very...
I like it.
The graphics have a nice black outline.
I like it. I like all the graphics a lot. Like,
Oh my god.
I am a sucker for a...
Get out of here. Oh boy.
For outline. What do you call it? Uh-oh.
Ah, no. Saved.
You gotta get out of there, man.
Oh my god. Yeah, my time limit's going down.
Yeah, because you're holding onto a ring, maybe.
Yes.
I think it might be the sort of artifact.
That
that's-
ring.
Oh, you got it. Oh, goodness. Oh,
Half the
badness.
time's gone.
Woo!
Is catched ye old for caught? Yes. You had been catched. You have to say catched.
Catch it.
Ah, where am I? There I am. Okay, this is scary.
You need that ring, my friend.
Oh my god, I do. Oh no,
Oh,
I
my
got
goodness.
catched.
You gotta catch it. The ghost looks so sad. He does. You're
Oh,
right.
look, he's crying.
And remember, you can change the floor to protect yourself from these losers.
I can, yes.
Sorry, just realized this is very mean.
Well, they are trying to kill you. I think losers is very,
I mean,
you know.
a-holes might be more murderers.
Can you not chew on cables?
I can, some of the time, not chew on cables. Look at me not chewing on cables right now. I see.
Most of the time
not
I
chew on
don't.
cables.
Most of the time I don't chew on cables. It's a very,
Why I get
very,
no credit? Why I get no credit for all the times I not chew on cables?
very small amount of time I chew on cables.
You need to go. I don't know how you expect to survive.
Oh, what?
Oh, you have.
No.
Oh, you used your crossbow bolts, and now you are stuck.
I'm stuck. Reset the level. Oh no, I didn't get the ring. Oh my god. Okay, bited.
Fight it.
It is a theme then. You are catched and you are bited. Oh my
Okay,
god.
I don't think that you. Oh, remember you have 2 arrows. That's how you kill them. That's how you. Boof.
That's right.
Boof.
There. No,
Okay.
now I have to What is that?
I'm so proud that I was the
Bat.
first of
one.
we two fools to notice that the way you would fix it. Never mind.
Yeah, that was the way I should have done it, is shoot those guys. Got fired from Pac-Man and now teamed up with a blue jumping marshmallow. Yeah. He made his... Oh, my God.
Well, we were looking at...
Oh, if only
I
at 3
can't remember
arrows.
why, but we were looking at... Now you are screwed.
I'm
Now you're
super
screwed.
screwed. Go down! No! Ah!
We were looking at the Trash 80 today.
Yes.
Oh, because I was noting... That's right, because we were looking at, like, the 8-bit factory?
Oh, 8-bit workshop.
8-bit workshop
Online
for making games. And
Yeah.
it does you can make games a lot of different stuff. And I noticed it didn't have TSR-80. And I commented that the TSR-80 was not a gaming machine.
A gaming powerhouse.
Yeah. And James looked up.
Oh, this level's hard.
Yeah. James looked up some games that were on it, and we were like, "What the hell?" Like
These look
they
amazing.
had some amazing games on the third version of it.
Yeah,
on
Coco 3. It had very high resolution, though.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, my God. This is brutal. There's no room.
Yeah. It is possible that you need to use your arrows differently.
No, because if I need to use an
Yeah,
arrow
you
to
do,
switch
'cause
that,
it's the only way to.
then I need to get that ring immediately. And they have like... Ah!
No, because the ring won't save you from them.
No. Well, it can.
If
I
you get
switch
it and switch a thing immediately.
Yeah, that's what
But
I'm
here's
trying
another
to do.
thought. Here's another thought.
Yeah.
Oh no, this won't work. You can't shoot through the wall. I was gonna say if you could open up 2.
What the hell?
Oh, here's the thing.
Yes.
Okay, you need to correct that.
This one down here?
Yeah,
Okay. I will do that.
I don't know that this is gonna work. But Thrust is thinking the same thing I'm thinking. So if you can, you couldn't correct it to the way we wanted it though,
No.
because
It's
now
now.
you're stuck. Okay.
I have to wait for the bat to come chew me up.
What I was thinking is if you gave yourself a loop, maybe you could distract them.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it didn't like it. If I shoot,
I don't think it will work.
it's going to be a waste of arrows. Because I think I can shoot down right now.
Try
But-
it. Try it. Because if it works, no.
No, you have to do 2 rotate.
3.
Oh my God.
In that direction, 3.
And then I have no arrows left.
Yeah.
That's
so,
not good. Yeah, the game got pretty hard quickly. Like this level ramped it up. Like they have no room to go.
That's why I was thinking, like,
Oh,
how
no.
do you arrange it so that they could go somewhere else? Because once you open that, they can only come at you. So could you do that one and that one, and then they could go down there? I don't see that you could. I don't know how much I hope.
I
with that.
can, but it's hard because they're all over the place. I'm so slow.
Oh, can you shoot multiple if they're grouped up?
That's a good question.
Like right there, you for a second there was a
Maybe.
chance to get 3. Like right now, there's only 2.
Yeah, they grouped up. Let me. That might be.
I don't. That doesn't seem
Practical
like.
thing.
I don't think that doesn't seem like the thing that would be something you were supposed to do.
No, some games do that, but it's pretty rare.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't fall down. Go the other
you
way.
you only got 1.
No.
Down.
No, no, I had a chance, but oh my God, this level.
Maybe they will go down there every time. Yeah, they all came at you at the same time.
They do they follow a path? I think it's quite random.
Well, when they chased you that time, he went down that path. So try it again. Get one of them to follow you. Or try for the ring, which you've yet to succeed at doing.
Okay, what? Shoot one and then get them to follow me, and then...
Not shoot one. Open the path.
Yes.
Because we're just testing now. Now, see if it goes... No. Oh, okay. I wanted to see if it would go down there. Now go up quick. Ah!
It's just as hard.
Yeah, no. You were just doing what you could. Yeah.
Further from the ring.
But if you could get 2 of them like you did there,
Yeah.
then you can come out and shoot 2. Right?
Yeah.
If you get 2 behind you, then you can get the ring, and then you can, like...
You have to time
some
it
place.
with them moving away from you. So hard. There's so many. Shoot! Ah! I think it's
Okay.
tile-based. You have to stop on a tile, then shoot. You can't just shoot. That's the problem. That's why I'm not shooting when I'm trying to shoot. You have to hold the button down. Then you're so vulnerable while moving. I don't know how to do this level. There's just no room.
I think, like, Nostalgic is saying something I was saying before that's worth trying. See if you can... I don't know that you'll be able to do it, but if you can flip that one and that one...
Ah, I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah. But then I only have 1 arrow left and there's 4 monsters. I could shoot 1
Right,
monster.
but if you get rid of that one, they might go down there.
I'll try.
And it is like getting rid of all the ones that do.
One got in the way.
Yep.
I'll keep trying that because
So far,
something we have not
there's
done.
nothing. Oh.
One's on top of
Oh. Here. You come here, you shoot this, and you turn it like that.
I can't.
Yes.
Like shoot.
You can. Come here. Here.
Oh, you got it. You got it. Finally. Oh, Darcy. You did it. You did it.
I did it! I was helpful!
I did a thing. Now I can block them off.
And get more arrows.
Get more arrows. Oh, I can only carry an arrow.
Oh, and you only have 1 arrow. I would,
Oh, no.
you got catched.
Oh, no. Well, that is definitely the way to do it. Okay. And then we wait. You not go over there, sir. Thank you. And then I need to block.
Yeah, you had an arrow left. That one on the ground is the arrow you dropped when you picked up the ring.
And I'm going to fix this one. Because I can. And now I can't shoot them all. That's the thing. What do we... Oh, I have to shoot that because the only way to get that one correct is to shoot it.
Yeah, so save it. Go fix the other one first.
Hmm.
Oh, well, whichever one you do, you have to, like, deal with the consequences, so.
Yes. Oh, it's the arrow back again. Oh, was that the only one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Whew. I did it. Doesn't say what level we're on.
You have to get your ring. Or you get catched.
I got catched.
You got
Okay, there's lots of places I can go in loops, which is good. See, I can go there. I can go here. I can go around here. They're so fast. Turning corners is slow! It's so slow. Here we go. No, don't go. Ah!
Oh.
I think I need to turn.
At least Bouncy Blue Ball didn't,
Oh, I know what I need to do. Oh, I don't have the ring. Okay, do they follow me at all? Do I influence them? I don't know if I do. I bet.
if they can't see you... Let's see. Yes, you...
Come on. Get out of here! I just need to see what I need to do. It's only the
It's
top
that one up there, yeah.
Oh, okay. That's not bad.
So you have 3 times as many as you did to start with.
Ah! No. There. Now I'm safe. Woo! Ooh. Yes, I have checked out. I just watched the one with the Jaguar in it. It's Atari Jaguar. Black Mirror. Have you watched a new season of Black Mirror?
I haven't seen that one yet. I'm on the third one.
Okay, I think it's the fourth one. The Atari Jaguar. It doesn't come into play with the actual episode, really. So I need to open that to get the ring. Do I need the arrow twice? No. So I can eliminate one of these dudes. That'll make my job easier. There we go. I should get the arrow back.
But it's
It's
it has
0.
No ranks.
Oh, that's why. So there's always an arrow, but not safe. To make sure he's not coming this way. He
A
is.
thing that just occurred to me.
No.
There are times when you'll be able to make yourself a shortcut.
Oh yeah, that's true. You can make a path when there wasn't a path. Maybe? Very clever. Right, the Jaguar helps bring around the ends of
Spoilers.
societies. Is it a spoiler?
I don't know.
Only people who've seen the episode know. What am I doing? Where am I going? I need
Even
to go
they
here.
don't know. They just
They're guessing.
they could have been tricked. It could be an alternate universe.
Could be. Watch this Korean reality show called Influencer. What is happening here?
Excuse me.
Almost died. What do I need to switch?
I
There's.
think it's here. See that?
Oh yes. That is passable, but it's not the right way. There we go. And it's a bunch of YouTubers, TikTokers, streamers from South Korea, and they're all competing to be the best influencer. Oh, there we go. Thank you for playing this Revision 2025 demo game. I beat the game. Not very well, but I beat it. Very
I
good.
like it. Yeah, I
really
like it.
good game. Very nice puzzle actioner.
I like
Game.
both the mechanics and the style.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is good about it. The music is great. The graphics are great. The creativity of the mazes are good because some of them were like, what? What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
How do I solve this? Especially that one where you had to shoot across. That was very innovative because we couldn't get it right away.
Yeah, and it's informative too. It's the side, it's the wall of a piece that you have to shoot.
Yes.
Yeah. Which makes sense because otherwise you couldn't shoot down a hallway.
Yeah, I didn't know that you couldn't shoot across the void. I thought you always had to shoot down a hallway.
Yeah, I saw in a previous round that you had shot across a void down the hallway, open end, but it took me a bit to like.
The only question is, can we recreate the game in 2600? That's always the question in my mind. I saw a game the other day. I'm not going to tell you anything about it, or else Thrust will make it before I do. That I was like, oh my god, this needs to come to the 2600.
Okay, no more clues. Which game is it, Thrust?
Yeah.
I recall him guessing. Didn't he sort of guess?
Somebody guessed on the last game I made because it was doing the rounds, and I think I gave some hints. So the next game we're going to be playing is RGie, The Lost Episode. This is a 51K game. It's made by KanedaFr, if that's how I pronounce it correctly. Who also made Hero Dust. Yes? You just poking me. Okay.
Yep.
Said my entry for the AC 2025 speed coding. This game was made in 24 hours, which is quite good. So here is the event, AC 2025. It's in France. 12th and 13th of April in Congy-sur Thérouanne, France.
It's treat
AC
time.
2025
Yum,
is...
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh, it's treat time.
Treat time!
Good timing. AC 2025
God!
is the
This
family...
one's stretching. He's
Oh.
getting ready for some action.
He is. Family Retro Company Convention. Discover the brands, games, and playfulness from the 1980s and 2000s to the 2000s, which have marked the history of computer science and video games on-site competition, as well as speed coding over the weekend. So it was done during the event. So it is treat time. Kitties! Okay, let's get the betting going.
And kitty cam going.
Oh, yeah. Start it. And then let's get the cat cam. There's the cat cam. Not the right one. It's the cat tree cat cam. There we go. Boom. Oh, and the results are gone off the screen. That's okay. Okay, so it's betting time for cats. You can bet on one or the other cats. You can bet on this gray cat. You can bet on this black and white cat. The black and white cat is very good at this game. That's why there are 3 categories for Sid. 1 to 2 points he wins by. 3 to 4 points he wins by. Or 5 or more points. Or you can just bet on Atari. What they have to do is ring these bells 10 times. First one to ring the bell 10 times wins. Now, every time they ring a bell, they get a treat because cats are food motivated.
One flower.
There
Bum
we
flower.
go.
That was a serious bumflower violation
Was it?
going on there.
Oh my goodness! How dare you? So we've got some bets on SID 3 and 4, SID 1 and 2. Nothing on Atari. Nothing on SID 5 Plus. Those are the Empires. But if you put a tiny bit on them, you could win the whole prize, depending on how these cats do. So, the betting closes in 30 seconds. I do notice that people bet at the very last second because that is tactical, because they want to sneak in under the wire. Oh, there's a SID 5 Plus. We've got a bet on the SID. Do we have one person that's going to bet on Atari 1 Plus? It's going to be empty. We have 15 seconds left. Oh, there we go. We have covered every category. Stop your drumming. Nope. That is not helpful. 2, 1. Submission closed. Okay, cats, are you ready? Are you ready?
You don't need him to be ready. He's very quick.
Let's move this out of the way. Let's move it out of the way.
Make sure that they go down at the same time.
Yep. And go. Oh, Atari's in the lead immediately. Did Sid win one too? Okay. Missed. There we go. They're both crunching away on their first one. I'm watching on my mobile phone. Oh, really? Nice. Oh, nobody. Oh, nobody. Oh, that's an Atari. Good one. No, you didn't earn that. It sounded like you earned it, but you did not earn it. Sid's trying for it. Too soft, and he's got it. It is tied up at 2-2. Sid and Atari are in a dead heat. Atari's a bit ahead, though. 3-2. It's just a little bit ahead. If Sid can catch up if he tries and stop scratching himself. No, you can't scratch yourself and get a treat. No, we have to hear it. There we go. 3-3, and Atari is ahead by a solid point. 100% point ahead. Sid's not performing well today. Now Sid's caught up. Atari is staying one ahead. He could win it if he keeps on this pace. Oh, Sid is slightly catching up. Not much. Atari's staying ahead. Oh, Sid is catching up. No, Atari's doing very strong rings today. Thrust did the Noah Erlin bet. It seems pretty good today. Oh, 7-7 tied up. Atari's staying on it. He is maintaining his lead. He only needs
I think there's
the
something
tiniest
about
of
the
lead.
timing that is throwing.
7-8. Oh my goodness. It is game point for Atari. This is so rare, everyone. Completely rare. It's any cat's bet. And it's Atari wins by 1. Oh my God.
We're going to
This-
call it an upset, even though we're not upset.
We're not upset. We're very happy. This
Someone's
almost,
upset.
almost never happens. Almost. And it's never happened with Erlen here. He has never seen Atari win. He's never actually even seen Atari win. Is he in the chat? He's not in the chat. He has never seen Atari win. Doesn't mean Atari's going to win when he's not here. It's just he's never seen Atari win. So, let's see who bet on Atari. Thrust did, it looks like. Atari by 1 whisker. And the winner is Thomas and Hammers Dev by a ratio of 70-1. That is a good payoff. That's huge. 4,000 channel points. Wow, 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 wow. Good stuff. Congratulations. Okay. On to the next game. And the last game. Boom, boom, boom. Switch it over. Get the joystick back. Good Atari. Good kitty. He was able to sneak in that lead right at the beginning. RGIE. Let's see if we can figure out what this stands for. Sprite's Mind. So, you should help RGIE, the Retro Gaming Connection mascot, retrieve the coins required to open the exit. So RGIE. So it is a mascot. RG stands for Retro Gaming. So maybe it's RGie. RGie as a name? Like it's
That
made
makes
into
sense
a name?
because it's capital R, capital G,
Yes.
I-E.
Yes. Okay, go for it. So you have to collect the coins. So keep in mind, this was made in 24 hours.
Oh, Tanya would be very mad.
She doesn't like 3/4 perspective.
Neither do I.
There you go. So you can go up, down, or exit. I'm guessing you don't have enough coins to exit. Did you pick something?
I thought I did. Do I press the button?
Yes.
Oh, I see. I picked it down and it said no.
Oh. Did you pick the other wrong button? So that one is not capturable because there's a moat. So if you go back down to the previous screen. What is happening? What are you doing?
Trying to go on a 45.
Oh, it's
Here,
not
you play.
45. It's not 45. It's left, right, up, down.
How is left, right, up, down? Like, there is no left, right, up, and down. There's only 45, 45, 45.
It's left, right, up, down. I know it's weird.
I refuse.
Okay, so we went back down. I'm going to show you how to get that.
It should at the very least be up. Okay, if this is up and this is down, it should also be up and that way. It should have 2 spots that go that way.
Yeah,
Each way should have 2 spots.
that's not bad. Yeah. So I went back down,
And then went to
to
that
the door,
and then you
went up.
Okay. But do you see where I was
Yay!
trying to go through because it was 45
Yeah.
there?
No, you can't.
You can't? Okay.
No. So let's keep going up. Oh, how many coins are there? I don't know. How many levels are there? I don't know. Let's just keep going up. Ooh, it's over there. Can I get to this through here? Oh, I can.
Looks like.
So it looks like it's a tower and not like
A maze.
a maze. So it's so there's a coin. Oh, what the heck
Get over
is
there
that?
and find out.
What the heckin' is that? So I go down. Then I can go back up, and I think I can get it from this door. Back up.
No.
No, I can't. I can get it from
The far side.
the... Can I get to... No, I can't get to that door either.
But you can get to the one directly across, and that one goes to it. It was just a line across this way, I thought.
Oh,
Am I crazy?
I think you're crazy.
All right.
Maybe not. Is it up? No, I can't.
Oh, I just don't understand the barriers. I thought the barrier was the blue stuff, but it's also the...
Any lines.
Other
it
things.
Looks like.
Okay.
Any kind of lines. Up. Then I need to go across, down to the... Because the first level is completely open. Then I go over here. So really the long way is going down to the bottom, and you can get to anything at that point. Oh, okay. 2 coins. Is that it? Because we didn't go
I
up,
think
up,
you've
up.
got 3 coins.
3 coins? Okay. So let's... Yeah, it was 3 coins. So let's just keep going up. So it's 1 level, 2 levels, 3 levels.
No,
okay, it's just 3 levels. So that is the
There we
game.
go. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, see, there's an X there. That's the exit. But what is exit? Oh, exit out of the door.
Ah.
So if I go down, and go all the way down to the starting position.
You're in the down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there are limited levels. Pretty good for 24 hours. Like the concept of the game, it's like a vertical maze. It would be better if they incorporated more levels, but you have obviously the time was put into making the game and not making the levels, because you could put in like 12 coins or something. And
Yeah,
12
and
levels.
making the game now, making the levels is probably not particularly difficult compared to once the game is made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this bottom level is kind of a gimme, because you can get to any door on any level. And therefore...
But also you could
you
easily account for that with like a scoring mechanism. Or tokens or something, where every time you use the elevator,
yes.
it uses a token or costs you a point or whatever.
Or make the bottom level not open. Close it off.
Or
so
there's
to...
Okay, it looks like a television with a little controller on it. And they could just be that there's like another television with a controller on it, and it's a pretty one, and it will laugh at you whenever you do it less efficiently.
That's true. This goes nowhere. Usually I'm not super keen on 3/4 view perspective games, especially because of the control
Would you
screen
think that
scheme?
normally is it that it's like up and to that direction that would work? Because that seems like obvious.
Like diagonals? Use
Well,
diagonals?
diagonal and up. So if that's up,
Yes.
then up and that diagonal, both those should send you in that direction. And then this one is here and here, and this one is here and here, and this one is here and here. And that seems like it would solve all the problems, because you're always going to land between those two. And if either one of those makes you go in that direction, then you are no longer feeling outrage.
That would help, but you'd have to be accurate with your joystick movements. Because you would have
More
to...
accurate than you are currently having to be?
Yes. See if you...
No, because right now, it doesn't matter which direction you put it, you move somewhere. It's just that you don't move where you want to go.
Yeah.
But if you had
true.
it so that the 45 that you chose always went the same way that it is on the screen, in addition to the up-down, then you would go in the direction you want unless you pressed the wrong way, in which case that would be on you.
Right now,
Uh-huh.
when you press in a diagonal, you go in the direction that it connects with first. Because you're pressing 2 buttons at the same time when you're doing a diagonal.
Oh, so
on this
so it's
joystick.
actually 4-point joystick. It's not 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's super rare. And the Intellivision,
sense. Okay.
the Intellivision had more than a 4-button joystick.
But still, okay, I see.
Yeah.
So it's like if you did that, it would still be, if you were like, you could still bias yourself by going slightly past 45. It would still be better than this.
Yeah,
Which is this, that 45 sends you not like exclusively not the direction you want to go.
Yeah. You would have to have a 16-way joystick. I mean,
No, an 8-way. Oh, I see what you're saying.
The terminology is weird.
Yeah, 60. Oh, I understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 directions. Or you would have to have
But
a
you
45
wouldn't,
degree.
because you could still have it be that this way or both. If it's this one, if it's like cardinally
Yeah.
on the tree, it's there. If it's this or this. So if you're biased slightly off,
There's no button there.
I know, but like
There's
if
only a
at some
button
point
there
you
and
if
there.
at some point you hit both of these,
You'd have to have a small delay.
I'm saying that like if you hit either the top,
Yes.
you hit the top and then slid
Oh.
into that side, it would still go that way.
Yeah. What you could do is up over, down over, down over. See, that still doesn't work. You'd have to memorize which one to do first so you don't accidentally do the other one. You'd have to go up to the left is always
So are you saying
left
that
up.
every time I go wrong, I'm like more I'm always I'm touching the wrong, like intuitively hitting the wrong of a 50-50 chance
Guess.
every time.
If that was your result, then yes. 20 hours is a very short time for a game, but most impressed for me is they probably did it in 24 hours in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done 24-hour film festival
Yeah.
things. You don't sleep. You just
don't sleep.
You do it.
And then all the technical stuff happens at the end, and so like all the work that you did looks like crap because
Yes.
because the technical part is garbage.
Yeah. You
Because
have
because
so
you're tired
little
and you make a
time.
little mistake and you're out of time, so you can't go back and fix it.
Like, you have to think about what went into this game in the 24 hours. All the graphics, like the doors, the levels, and then the maze they had to create, the animation, which is not much. It's like 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you just repeat. Text on the screen, I'm sure Lynx has actual text. That doesn't look like built-in text, so they have to create the font. Possibly. Depends how stickler they are of, like, carryover. But I think I've seen that font before from him, so I think he used a font he's already defined.
But I mean, like
All the
yeah.
logic.
But what even if he didn't reuse the code, knowing the font and not having to like create a font would still speed you up.
It would,
Yeah.
but drawing 26 letters is a lot.
Yep.
There was a title screen. Did it kick you right into this? Was there a title screen too?
There was a title screen. Yeah.
Okay. That animation, all the logic of a 45 degree, I would suspect a 45 degree game is harder logic than a 90 degree game, but maybe not. Because 45 degree games are really hard to do on the 2600, so I've never even thought about 45 degrees. Like moving
What's
the
character
character.
of it being 45 degree?
You get to see perspectives that you don't, like the doors.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you rotated it,
You'd see one front and one
Yeah.
back and two sides.
it
Yeah.
wouldn't represent, like, this is a good use case for a 45 degree game rather than something else. So they chose wisely for it. Me, I'm not a super keen, happy person about 45 degree games because of the joystick issue. Some games actually you just go like this and you rotate like that. That is a solution, like so just the zoom. So Red Dwarf
Doesn't do it for me because
no, and I've said that to
I always
Tanya
still
too, and
hit
it doesn't
the-
work.
I always because my
Like, try
hands.
it, try it,
Okay, yeah, my hands know that that's the front of the joystick.
because the joystick tilted.
My
and you're
hands
like,
aren't pushing necessarily. Maybe if I close my eyes. But even then, like, this is like, okay, so yeah, I don't know.
Well, you have to actually move around to make sure. That,
I think even just pushing on a 45 is so unnatural that it's like, yeah.
like I've played a number of these games over my gaming history, and I'm just so used to associating like that is now left.
I would
it's
3D print channels that were clipped on here so it could only go in those directions. And then,
I have a 4-way joystick.
yeah.
That
I seem to recall you saying that it was for Tanya.
it is for 10. This is the joystick. It is literally only 4-way. And this would be a use. Well, we can't because this is a Lynx game, but it's because she got very, very frustrated with like Pac-Man style games when you accidentally do diagonals.
No, I'm useless at turning those corners, and
Yeah.
I don't think it's timing. I think it's just like bad use of joystick.
Hello. Say hi. Oh, you're not on camera. Oh, there you go. So that's a game. Really amazing for 24 hours. Like, I just think about what you could do in 24 hours on a 2600. If you're really good at it, you can make an okay game if you have a good idea. But a lot of these 24-hour competitions, they give you something that you can't anticipate outside of the competition that really forces you to do something drastic. It's like you can't create anything. It's hard to enforce a clean room because you have to bring your laptop and your coding environment and stuff. So they have to give you prompts. Who knows? He didn't say what prompts he got. It's like, oh, make a isometric door game or something like that. And it'd be like, well, that throws any idea out the window that you definitely had plans for before, because that's quite a drastic thing. Diagonals are good for cornering. Yeah, they are good for cornering. That's why I like them. It's like you're going right and then you go up. Make a game Darcy will hate. That's your prompt. Now, what would be... I can tell you what mine would be. What would be your... Kitten, you got to get down. What would be your ideal worst game? What is a game... style of game you least like playing? You'd be like, I just never play these. I avoid them. I've never liked them. I'm terrible at them.
I don't know. I don't know if there's one, but the one that comes to mind that's like one that I've
or mechanic
seen is like the sports games where you're passing between players and moving the ball ahead, and like
a soccer game,
soccer or hockey or whatever it is,
right.
And then you get to the new player, and then now I don't know. It's just
when it switches players, and you have to like pick the player you're passing to.
You somehow pick it to the player you're passing to. You throw it to that player, and then when they get it, now you're them.
Oh yes, that can be very confusing.
That one, it's never clicked with me. I'm sure it could, but also I'm not like. I don't care to get better at that type of game. You know, like there's lots of games I'd be like, I have some care for. I would care to get better at like lots of the games that we play. But those ones I'm just like, nah. What is it? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Trust says we know James' nemesis. It is dark mazes. Hate them. I hate them so much. Or
which one? Sorry,
dark mazes. Things in the dark, very hard, very bad. Mazes, super annoying because I'm terrible at memorization. Things that you have to memorize, like mazes with tons of options, and you have to backtrack. Backtracking, that's a thing I'm not super keen on. I like linear.
Yeah, I do prefer linear. I don't like backtracking. But also it does... Yeah, it depends on the thing.
Because adventure I'm terrible at.
In the sort of game in which you would think of it as backtracking, I don't like it. But there could be a game where like going back to a place I've been is not. It doesn't feel like backtracking. Well, if you get like sandbox games where you're traveling here, there, and everywhere,
and you have to deliver thing back to the person who asked you to go get it, and
then it might not feel like backtracking.
Yeah.
But sometimes it does. It just depends.
Like VHZC has some backtracking.
Like I'm spinning my wheels, or whether I.
Yeah, it's like, I'm here again.
Oh, sometimes going to where you were feels like going forward, and then that's fine.
Like VHZC games have some backtracking, but it's a very minimal, and it feels like, you go get the sword, and then you come back out from the sword, and then you continue on. It's not
yeah,
like
those aren't
different
really
options.
backtracking because it's like you are accessing a part of the screen that you weren't on. You are in a new place. You are doing new. You were working to get to that place. You're not. Yeah, but there are. Anyways, I guess the answer is it depends.
It depends.
It depends on whether I don't like it or not. If I don't
That's
like it,
true.
then I don't like it.
That's true.
If I like it, then I like it.
There can be games that subvert
Yeah.
what you don't like. It's like, oh, this is done in a good way. Like, this is the best representation of a dark maze. Like, Mr. Run and Jump had dark platforms. Like, the whole screen was blank, and you didn't know where the platforms were. It was hard and challenging, and when that screen came up, I cursed him. It was a whole level of them. But he scaled down the difficulty to very, very simple. So you're, like, just bumping your head and, like, finding your way around. And it was only one screen at a time. So, yeah. So, what's coming up on the show, Mr. Drummer Boy? We are going to be playing an After Dark soon, hopefully this weekend. I know we said we'd do it this week, but we didn't get to it. SF2 has such a level, too. Stay frosty. Yeah, I think I die on that level. That's the level I die on. Next Tuesday, we're going to be playing some 2600 games. Star Giraffe, which was part of a competition as well. And T-Bot, and hopefully another game as well. We've got some interviews that I'm starting to slowly nail down the date. We've got Spider's Arcade, the exclusive retail unboxing of it, plus a live interview with John Champeau from Champ Games. We've got Tiger Heli, exclusive full version of Tiger Heli, plus live interview with Bruno Stu and Ben Jones, Ben from Play On, producers of Tiger Heli, put out by Atari. We're also going to have a live interview with Eduardo Mello from Opcode Games about his releases of some 7800 games that disappeared. Popeye, Keystone Coppers, Mooncresta, and Unawar S. And much, much more that I haven't put in there because I can't yet. So, thanks for tuning in today. We had some pretty fun Lynx games. That one was a little short, but it was still fun to figure out, talk about it. S. Ramirez says Tiger Heli on pre-order. Good choice. I beta tested that game. It's really, really good. It's really good. It's a shooter. Top-down shooter. Awesome. Robot Z get released? Yeah, it did. It did. It's really good. It got released in the last round of games, I think. So it's not in the store yet, but it will be in the store in the next round. It was sold at PRGE and the last Midwest Gaming Classic as well. Atari Age was there. Yeah, so it'll be there soonish. As soon as Al catches up. So thank you for tuning in today. Zeptari, Nostalgic, S. Ramirez, Thrust, Gamma Dev, Hammers Dev. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? These are the chatters. These are Ivory Tower Collections, Vitoko. Who else? Mitsoyama. And Drexel. Resubscribed. And everybody else who was lurking today. So yeah, have a great weekend. The weather is super duper awesome here. So hopefully you have great weather where you are. And yeah, we will. Robot Z is in the store. I ordered one from there and got it a few weeks ago. Oh, great. Okay. Bought and loved Zippy the Porcupine when it came out. I want to support the program. The program is amazing. The same programmer did Princess Rescue, which disappeared because of the big N. Went after it. Unfortunately, that's a really cool game as well. So we will see you at the latest on Tuesday. Hopefully we can get an After Dark in on this weekend. So we will see you soon. Say bye, Darcy.
Bye, Darcy.
Bye-bye.